Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Cubfidential, Season 4. I am your QB2 for tonight. Right now, JB is on his way to New York, or maybe he's there right now. But this is Dental Snipes, and this is Cubfidential. We're just peeping in real quick fast because we are currently at the All-Star break. Play doesn't resume until Friday. So we're going to be as the it'll be the two previous series and of course the All-Star game as the title suggests. But before we get started, just follow us on all of our great platforms on X, on YouTube, Facebook. We also at SidelineSports1.net. As soon as our website gets back up and running, um, yeah, take a like into all of our great stuff. The Gauntlet's going to be spinning up pretty shortly. And hold on 1 second. Okay. Yeah, Gauntlet's going to be spinning up pretty shortly, just in time for the football season. So go to Sideline Sports and follow us on all of our platforms. Okay. So with that being said, and again, this is going to be very, very long, but we've got Jason, and on the run, we've got Jacob here. And how you guys doing tonight?
All right. How about you?
Doing all right. Doing
I can
pretty good.
I
Pretty
can
good.
talk I can talk anywhere. I just finished another show from this. It's like you stay busy, you keep going, and then you do this.
Yeah, every now and again we'll catch Jacob in his car. It's no problem at all.
I
But
gotta try that one time.
mhm. Yeah, um, we're gonna go into our last week, the Minnesota Twins series. So the Cubs actually ended up dropping 2 of 3 to Minnesota, but they did avoid the sweep on July the 10th. PCA homer twice in an 8-1 victory. Jason, your thoughts about this series?
I'd really like to emphasize Seiya Suzuki. He went 3 for 5 in that game and 2 runs.
Hmm.
That game they had 14 hits, so the offense really came together for that game.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And then Jacob, moving on to you. Your thoughts on this series and even this particular game?
I worried about them. I worried about Minnesota when I first saw it because they're getting hot. They started off
Yeah.
so horribly and they're getting hot. And I worry about those. I didn't worry about the Yankees. We're going to go into those in a few minutes. But I didn't worry
Mhm.
about the Yankees. I worried about this one. And it's like, see, we're in such a change right now because when we were kids, we're all around the same age range. When we were kids, we would have loved to have seen Cubs versus Yankees in Yankee Stadium, and even just to love watching one win. We
Yeah,
would have loved
just
that
one.
because it's Yankees. They win 100 a year. Cubs would win 70. It's like we
Right.
would have loved to have just one win or even just get runs. I mean, look at this now. Now we're worried about Minnesota, and it's like just because they got where'd he go?
I don't know.
I'm
There he
here.
No,
goes.
no. Oh, so he's playing peekaboo with some kid on over there. but the but but no the but no but that's the thing. We would worry about them now. It's like it does. The cities don't matter because the world's smaller.
Yeah.
No, so yeah, I worried about that. And guess what? PCA personally, I love what PCA is doing. I love what Kyle Tucker's doing. I love what they're doing, and they are just. I mean, remember we get 57 wins. That's wonderful. But just I'm gonna say this just like I'm gonna say with the Yankee series and everything like that. This is the all star. This is the not the all-star break anymore, but this is going to be the trade deadline.
Yeah.
The Cubs need to be. I mean, how many? I told this on the earlier show tonight where I was on. It was with Ryan Neff, by the way. I told this earlier. I said the Cubs need to. We have never seen in our lifetime, just about our lifetime, this many unbelievably amazing players because these teams are bad.
Yeah.
We have these teams have a chance at Paul Skeens. They have a chance at Ronald Acuna. If there wasn't a hot streak by the over the last month by the Seattle Mariners, there would have been a chance at Cal Raleigh.
True.
And it's like, look at how many. I can name a couple more. How many players that there would have been a chance a month ago or there are now, and you get it. You got to go. The Cubs have got to risk getting laughed at. Go after these monsters. I
Yeah.
mean, if you have to move somebody to a DH role, or you have to go get, I mean, I love Ian Happ, but if you have to move this thing and go to the DH, whatever you have to do, you have to go get a difference maker. You have to get your Peyton Manning from the 2015 to go
Yeah.
finish the job. because the Cubs, they're dealing with Milwaukee, who's hot. The team right now will not hold off Milwaukee like this.
No,
Yeah. Oh, go ahead, Jason.
no, I agree with Jacob. They're hot on our tail, man. They're right now. I think they're a game behind us.
They're one game
Um,
back. Yep.
yeah, one game back, and although we have the second best record in the National League, I agree with Jacob. We have to go out and get at least one or two starting pitchers to supplement that starting rotation, because those guys, I mean, Boyd and Rhea, they've been kind of carrying the starting rotation right now, and they've been phenomenal, but how long is that going to last?
Yeah.
I am
Yep.
forever. I'm sorry. I am for, without a question. I've said this a couple weeks ago. You heard me, Jason. I am for trying for Acuna. I really,
Oh, yeah.
really am. A 465 on base percentage. Ridiculous. Then
Yeah.
Tucker is number 2. Tucker's number 2, and he's like a 390.
Yeah.
Everybody getting on base. The way they steal bases in
Yeah.
Chicago. The way they steal bases in Chicago, and you got an extra on base percentage guy. Then you've got PCA. You've got all of these. I'm talking about, this could make, you get these guys there, and then you get another pitcher. This can make it unfair against, they could run away with the National League. And then
Agreed.
but it's like, even if you hold off Milwaukee, this isn't a team to beat the Dodgers. They've got to get some monsters.
Make a move. Yeah.
But do you sell?
Yeah.
I mean, do you sell the farm the farm for Acuna?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
I
know.
don't care.
No.
I don't care, because no. I know what I mean by that is, I know the kid with the Pippi Longstocking hair. What was his name? Was it Casey something? I forget. He's in,
Owen Casey. Owen Casey.
yeah.
Yeah, Casey, or
Yeah.
however you pronounce his last name.
Cassie. Yeah. He has the Pippi Longstocking hair, the red, the curly, all that kind of stuff like that. Kind of the whatever. He could probably do a billion things with that hair, but it's like, Owen Casey. Yeah, I will. And the reason being is because these guys that I'm talking about, the Skeens, the Cunyas, all these stuff, they're all young.
Yep.
Work around it, get them contracts, build the thing while they're young, and doing that stuff, and build it around again. It's like, because the Dodgers and the Phillies are tough, you get all this stuff. The Cubs if you blow this now, the Cubs can be 500 the next 5 years.
Yeah.
Do this now and go get yourself players to work with. And if you're lucky, you've got Tucker and Acuna.
Yeah. And you got Acuna, someone who won a ring. So that's another one on the squad that has experience on being on the big stage.
Yep. And it's like, and here's the thing: Skeens is 4-8 with a 2.09 ERA. With that hitting, he doesn't lose a game with the Cubs, or he'll lose like one.
Yeah. No, absolutely, absolutely. Oh, go ahead.
You got to give it. You got to go. I'm not saying it's going to happen. They got to go after him. They got to go after these kind of players.
Yeah, no, for real, something has to happen, because, going on to our next series here, the Cubs took 2 out of 3 in the Bronx. They won 5-2 and 4-1 following getting shut out 11-0 in the first game. Now they take this series, but it also didn't do them any favors that the Brewers swept the Los Angeles Dodgers to move closer to being in first place in the NL Central. But in the game where they got shut out 11-0, former Cub Bellinger hit 3 2-run homers against the Cubs. He obviously was an MVP that game, and also Flexen got his first loss of the season. He moves to 5-1. But then you look at the game on the 12th, and let's see. The Cubs stopped the Yankees' 5-game winning streak, winning 5-2, and then they closed out the series, winning 4-1 on the 13th. Imanaga moved on to 6-3 on the season. Struck out Aaron Judge twice. How about that? In 7 innings pitched. As a matter of fact, his stats in 7 innings pitched: 6 Ks, only 1 bad ball, 1 earned run, and gave up only 2 hits. Let's see. Jason, your thoughts about this series?
It wasn't looking good the first game, and I was more afraid of the Yankees than I was of the Twins. They're just there's just always a good baseball team. And they're Yankees, you know. So when they came out with an 11-0 win the first game, I was like, man, this is going to be rough. But the Cubs proved me wrong. They took 2 out of 3, so that's a good thing.
The
And
series,
Wicks came into that game. He gave up 10 hits, 6 earned run. So and obviously he got demoted back to AAA. So um, you know, maybe something's going on with him too.
yeah, no, absolutely. And this right here was definitely a series that the Cubs needed. Um, Moving on to Jacob, your thoughts on this series right here?
Can we just say this part here? And I'm just going to bring this. I do like Craig Counsell. Okay. But we think about the shutout in 8 innings, and they throw in it was the 5. Remember the 5-2 game? It was
Hmm.
5-0, and Boyd could have finished. It's
Yeah,
like, let me tell you this part. We're gonna get our guys hurt with his stupid micromanaging. Guy had 82 pitches. Let him finish. We
yeah,
can save our bullpen another game. Quit waste. And listen, I like Counsell. There's a lot of good. I love the stolen bases part. I love that he moves the thing around. I love that he does squeezes. I love all that. So he's got old school ball in him. But he is managing like the ownership has a gun to his head. Like,
hmm,
don't get yourself into losing streaks. Don't do this. It's like, and then he's always scared. He's always scared. It's like we can't get an injury. That's the big thing I loved. That was the big thing I loved about Jack McKeon years ago. He just did. It's
yeah,
like he had nothing to lose. He was how old? He's like 71 or 2. Yeah, it's like and that at that thing, and he had beaten the Cubs. They went and won the World Series. Kids came out of the blue, and it's like it is a game. It's a long season. It's not like the Cubs have their World Series 10 years ago coming up.
hmm,
They're having come 10 years ago. It means this world has seen the Cubs with it. So it's not like that there's a thing, and then you don't want to listen to the bots and the idiots.
yeah,
Just relax a little bit. You're not the man. It's like you're not Joe Madden who had to break it. You didn't have to break the schneid. Just relax a little and let people play.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Let
I
them.
will.
Oh, go ahead,
Go
Jason.
ahead,
Sorry,
Jason.
I will say this. I see this a lot on Twitter that Council is putting in certain players at certain positions to show like Jed that like, hey, these are our weaknesses. This is where we need help in these positions. So,
Mhm.
but I also will say that the first game of the series, there was a lot of amazing defensive plays. One from I think what Judge robbed PCA of a home run, and
Yeah,
then Tucker robbed Bellinger. So,
Well,
uh,
PCA robbed him.
yeah, he
yeah.
did.
And I mean, don't get me wrong, too. Carlos Rodon. I mean, he went 8 innings and 8 strikeouts, and he didn't give up a run. So, I mean, you're gonna get those games once in a while where the pitcher's just on fire and you can't do anything against them.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. And there's those, but you're gonna have games when you lose 11-0. You're gonna have it in a long season. So that's not a
Mhm.
game I'll blame Counsell on. Where I blaming him is I see a giving quit taking people out at 80 pitches. Stop it. We do. I mean, quit trying to, and then this is to the other managers also. Quit these 4 and 5 pitcher the no hitters. I don't want to see on ESPN the record amount of pitchers used for a no hitter 9.
yeah,
I don't want to see that. It's like I don't want to see that. It's like, no, a no hitter needs to be one pitcher finishing.
yeah,
And but remember, there was a pitcher just recently, just before the All-Star break, that had it was on another team. I forget. They had an 81 pitch. They had an 81 pitch complete game, and they're making my point I make every time. If we're not going to have them pitch 120 pitches anymore,
hmm,
get efficiency and then prove my point.
yes, yeah, absolutely. Well, Our last topic, the headline topic. Last night, the National League defeated the American League in the 2025 MLB All-Star Game in a game that saw the American League set a new record for the largest comeback in MLB All-Star Game history. They came back and erased a 6-0 deficit to tie it in the top of the ninth. The previous record by the 1955 National League, erasing a 5-0 deficit and then winning on a Stan
Jason was
Musial
at
walk-off.
that game. Jason was at that game.
I'm pretty sure he remembers. Pretty sure he remembers.
Oh man.
But the interesting part about this, though, was the game went to not extra innings. They went to a home run swing off. And those of y'all who aren't familiar with the format, it was similar to like in soccer and ice hockey, a shootout. So instead of extra innings or extra time or anything like that, they literally went to a home run swing off. Each side had 3 batters, and the National League didn't even get to their third, which was Pete Alonso. Kyle Schwarber put it away by belting over the wall 3 home runs of the 4 that they hit, and he took home All-Star Game Most Valuable Player. So, Jason, your thoughts on the game, and are you a fan of this new format?
I didn't watch the game. I caught a couple of highlights. And I'm 50-50 on the new format. I'm kind of old school to where like I want to. I mean, I don't want to see a tie game. Um, but also I want them to keep on playing because it's just fun to watch the greatest players in the world on a baseball field. But I did enjoy the fact that Schwarber won it for him. So like I said, I'm 50-50. I'll lean towards old school, just my opinion.
No, I understand. I mean, I'm the same way. I would have rather have seen extra innings. However, I do understand that because this is an All-Star game, and maybe you're risking, or maybe you're minimizing the risk for injury.
Yeah.
Or instead of extra innings, we're just gonna have a home run swing off. But Jacob, what was your thoughts on this and on the game in general?
I'm fine. The reason being is I think I'm going to use a tennis reference. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Back in the 50s and 60s and whatever, way back even past, there was no tie breaks, none. So you have a first set. It's 1917. And remember, it's 3 out of 5 sets. So you can have a 1917 first set, a 9-7 second, and a 16-14 third. 3 sets at 5 hours.
Yeah.
Then they did tie breaks. But with the 5th set being that kind of thing, so you'd get your 21-19, whatever.
Right.
Then Isner decided to show up, and Isner and Mahou showed up. Remember the whole thing at Wimbledon? And that was 3 days long, the 5th set. that was something like 71-69, some ridiculousn's. And then from there on out, it was tie breaks. It's like now the thing is they're not even going to get tie break. Now they're doing 10-point tiebreakers in the 5th in certain places.
Uh-huh.
And all that kind of stuff like that. And it's the same here. Do I want to see the best go at it? Yes, but guess what? We're all in our 40s, all of us.
Mm-hmm.
We are used to it. There's a whole era right now of these kids right now. Oh my God, you have to drag them to the stadium, and all they want to see is the softball field down in Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all they want to see. And it's like, and you have to get them to watch the game and stuff like that, and they're watching highlights on TikTok. So you have to get them interested. I'd rather see extra innings go over and over. We're not going to see extra innings much longer. It's going to skew records.
Yeah.
But it's going to skew records, but really by itself, it's all we can say. They're probably just trying something that they're going to do in the future.
Yep, probably. And so
Don't forget the ABS system too. The balls and strikes, they implemented that for the All-Star game too, and Scuba
They
got
did.
like the first call. So
yeah,
that was pretty interesting.
Actually ended up working out too, because you'd see the slow motion, like the automated replay, and there were some pitches that barely got in the strike zone, and we're called so. And the whole challenges thing, that was great. I think that is something. I think this is going to be two things that you will see here in the future. But as we close the program, all right, Jason. So this
I
begins.
get Jason. You finish. Jason, you finish out. I got to get myself going. Okay. So I got to get
We'll see
myself
you.
ready for another show. I apologize.
Oh, well, you know
No,
what?
bro.
Hold on, real quick, Jacob, real quick. Just 15 seconds. It's the start of the second half of the season. Real fast, what the Cubs need to do to get to the postseason?
Like I said, that what I was saying earlier, that they'll get to the postseason, they can get to the postseason, but to win it all, they got to go after the biggest and then try to get the contracts ready. Because, like I said, you got the Dodgers, the Phillies, Milwaukee's catching them. They got to get those.
All right, absolutely. Hey, thanks for joining us, Jacob. We'll see you next
You
week.
bet. Take care.
All right.
See you, Jacob.
And Jason, as we close out, what the Cubs need to do in the second half of the season?
I think they need to get at least one or two arms, and a utility player, because Bruhan, Turner, and Birdie are just not getting it done on the bench, and Shaw's not getting it done at third base. His glove is good, but his bat is like horrible right now. So I think those three things are major for the Cubs to go out and get, and I hope they do something.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Well, everyone, that is our show, and we will all see you next week. Again, follow us on all of our platforms. We're on X, Twitter, Facebook, our website, sidelinesportsnet.com. So for Jacob Prisoner and Jason, I am Denzel Snipes. We will see you all next week for another episode of Cubfidential.